I'd never met the gallery owner before, but he sure didn't deserve this. No way was I going to clean that up with my bare hands. It was a blob of chewing gum, probably carried in on somebody's shoe. Poor guy. The bust was striking. Inspector!
Yes?
Have you seen that stain on the floor by the door? What do you think it is?
I don't have time to waste discussing domestic hygiene. Please, leave me to my work.
Do you know anything about La Maledictio?
It is a painting. It was stolen. Point?
Are you certain you don't want to investigate the alarm?
Unless you can show me new evidence, then please leave me to my work.
So you think Georges is a suspect?
As I said, I am not often wrong about such things, but I have already said too much.
Do you really think this is a cut-and-dried case?
En effet, cut, dried, sealed, and delivered.
So you don't think the CCTV footage is useful?
I prefer a more visceral approach to the crime scene.
Are you sure you don't want to say anything?
Please, keep your little card away from me.
Thanks, Are you Hector Lane, the art critic?
Enchanté, madame. And which of the angels are you?
I'm Nico Collar, a reporter.
Ah, a fallen angel then, my favorite sort.
What can you tell me about the theft?
Oh, it was truly awful. What do you want to know?
Tell me about the shooting, monsieur.
Oh, it all happened so fast.
Take your time. What did you see?
I can't be sure. Perhaps I could answer your questions over dinner.
I'm sorry, monsieur. I'm on a tight deadline. Did you see the thief?
I would have tackled him, but he was too quick for me.
Thanks for your help, Monsieur Lane. I wasn't going to get anything useful from Lane. Josh,
Yeah, Nico.
you said you needed to get into the office?
And you said you were going to create a distraction.
I wondered if the camera had caught some useful footage. Poor guy. The painting was... No way was I... No way was I going to... The stain was... I scraped up the chewing gum with my press card, hoping the inspector wouldn't notice. Josh,
Yeah, Nico.
you said you needed to get into the office?
And you said you were going to create a distraction.
Hey, Josh, look at my press card.
I see Ronnie hasn't fired you yet.
Not for want of trying. Josh,
Yeah, Nico.
you said you needed to get into the office?
And you said you...
If it hadn't been... Inspector!
Yes?
Have you seen the stain on the floor over there? It looks like blood.
Indeed. How very curious. I must investigate immediately, before one of these idiots steps in it.
Okay, George. That should distract him for a while.
Nice work, Nico. I'll let you know what I find in the office. I was sure the inspector hadn't seen me slip away, but I needed to be quick, because it wouldn't take him long.
At last, Stobart.
Sorry, Mr. Rickenbacker. I've been busy.
Yeah, I damn well hope so. I'm watching the news.
Oh, anything interesting?
Yeah, someone stole a painting.
Oh, really?
And it was one you insured. What's going on?
Ah, yes. Well, the guy was armed, sir.
So?
You think I should have thrown myself in front of the thief, wrestled into the ground, got myself shot?
Sure would have made me feel better. Anyway, find that painting, or give me a good reason not to pay out. Please tell me that you have some leads.
I'm working on it. The CCTV system was ancient. It took individual shots and recorded them to tape. It looked like I needed to enter a passcode to view the recording. It wasn't the best time to call, Nico. Now wasn't the best time to call. Henri's notice board was covered with all kinds of junk. It didn't look like there was anything important on the board. The poster advertised the 1975 Stockholm Music Festival, headlined by a group called the Hairy Lobsters. A pair of evil eyes stared. The statue was jaunty. Up close and personal, I could see that the fig leaf was hinged. Thankfully, there was no one around to see me do this. Very interesting. I wasn't going to open the safe without the key. I was fairly sure that even Henri wouldn't be silly enough to keep it hidden in the office. A naked lady stared. It didn't look like there was anything important. I didn't want to carry the tape around. I had a feeling I wasn't going to need it. I didn't like the idea of a pocket full of sharp pins. I had a feeling the pins weren't going to be any use. I didn't need a business card. Carrying an ink pot around inside my pocket would have been stupid. The ink would have stained my hands for days. I didn't feel the need to take off. The lighter was corroded and grimy. It'd probably never work again. I decided to leave it. It was the paper that Nico lived for the day her story would be on the front cover. There was nothing else in the drawer. The folder looked interesting. This was very definitely tampering with evidence. It was a completion of work notice from a company called Vera Security. They weren't the guys we'd recommended. Henri had gone behind our backs to choose a different security outfit. Huh. I'd never heard of Vera Security. The completion note from Vera Security. There was an address. I had no... It was a hookah pipe. Those things gave me a headache. Henri sure liked his clutter. In the trash can, I found a crumpled letter from Henri's credit card company, demanding immediate payment. It listed extravagant purchases from a variety of ladies' fashion stores. The address indicated that Henri lived in the chic and expensive 16th arrondissement of Paris. I decided to put the letter back. Henri's financial problems weren't my business, but now I knew where he lived. There was a crumpled letter in the... I needed to find a 4-digit number. The telephone was an antique. It would have been stupid to phone. Besides, I really didn't want to attract any attention. The calendar looked like a child's school project. Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday. Poor guy hadn't quite made it to his big day. Henri had ringed 27th May and scrawled birthday. Bingo. I rewound the tape to before the robbery. This was the first interesting frame. It was Henri studying La Malédiction. He couldn't have had any idea what was about to happen. Was Henri studying? There was definitely more to this robbery than I first thought. That was the earliest shot with anything interesting on it. Nico and I were taking a look. Funny? A good view. There. The killer caught in the act. The CCTV had caught the killer in the act of lifting La Malédiction from the wall. He knew exactly which painting to take. The image was a little fuzzy, but in the center of the painting was what looked like a snake eating its own tail. I thought about what the priest said. There was definitely something unsettling about the picture. The moment it all went horribly wrong. The killer making his getaway. A logo on the front of his helmet read Waterloo Motors. That could be useful. The painting was gone. That was the early... Poor Henri. There I was, taking a look at the alarm box. Hopefully I didn't look too suspicious. I hadn't thought about that when I was... That was the... That was the most recent image.
Monsieur, sir, you have snuck in here, and now you are tampering with my evidence.
I wasn't tampering with anything. I was just looking for clues.
That is my job, Monsieur... Monsieur...
Stobart. George Stobart. Paris Mutual. We insured the exhibition.
Oh, really? So, you have plenty to gain from the robbery.
Well, no. We have plenty to lose from the robbery.
Don't patronize me, monsieur. Only a fool wouldn't know how insurance works.
Yeah. No flies on you, Inspector.
Exactly. I have to get up very early in the morning, which means I can be sure to catch the worm.
So I see.
May I remind you, monsieur, that a serious crime has been committed. I am going to have to ask you to return to the gallery.
Of course. But I do need to ask you a few questions.
D'accord. But remember, anything you say can be used against you, Monsieur Stobart.
Okay, I'll bear that in mind. Do you know anything about a company called Vera Security?
No, I have never heard of them. Now, I must get on with my investigation.
It's very likely that the security camera holds a clue to the killer's identity.
Monsieur, I am a professional, and you are an amateur. So, leave the investigating to me, huh? Pal? Monsieur, you are American, no?
Yeah, California born and bred.
Of course. I think perhaps you are wanting to be like that Starsky and Butch, monsieur. No? Rolling around on top of fast cars with beautiful ladies, firing your gun.
Interesting idea, Inspector, but not really my style.
Indeed. Well, let me tell you something, monsieur. You are my prime suspect. You may go now, but I will need to speak with you again.
I had some valuable leads, but before following up on them, I had important business to attend to. Hey, Nico, you want to grab a quick cup of coffee?
Sure.
I am pleased to announce that I have finished my preliminary investigation. This is now an official crime scene, and you must all go. I shall be questioning all of you again in the coming days. Nobody is to leave the country, particularly you, Monsieur Stobart. Monsieur Lane will stay behind to help secure the premises. Mo?
Yes, Inspector.
Let them out.
Right away, sir.
Two coffees, please.
Nice work in there, Nico. Whatever you did, it worked.
I just made a tiny distraction, and Nave bought it.
I think Nave would buy anything if it had blood on it. You know, this whole setup, the theft, the murder, it just doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Like I said, I think it was an inside job.
Go on.
Someone disabled the alarm, but on just one painting.
Let me guess. La Maledictio.
Exactly. And I aim to find out who did it. The CCTV picked up an image of the thief. His helmet had the words Waterloo Motors written across it.
Interesting. I think I got a couple of good shots of him too, but I need to take a better look at them at home.
Great. Let me know what you find. Well, the priest thinks La Maledictio is evil.
Charles, she's just crazy.
Yeah, you're probably right. But there's something strange going on. I found the address of the security company Henri employed. It was not the one that I recommended.
Good luck with your investigations. Well, I guess I should go. This story won't write itself. And Georges?
Yeah?
It's good to see you again.
Great to see you too, Nico. I watched her walk away. The sound of traffic, the sun shining, a crime to solve, and Nico back in my life. As I approached Henri's apartment, I started to doubt whether coming here so soon after his death was such a great idea. Tony's Brasserie. Parisian spring fashion. I recognized the name. Paris sure had a lot. Unsurprisingly, the front door was locked.
Yes, who is it?
Excuse me, madame. This is George Stobart. Could I talk to you?
George, what?
George Stobart, madame. I'm from the insurance company.
For God's sake, did they have all these? I don't want to buy insurance.
No, I'm not selling, madame. It's about the gallery theft.
Oh, I see. You people move fast, don't you? This isn't a good time. I am so distraught.
Madame, Right. Now that hadn't achieved much. Unsurprisingly, the front door was locked. I decided that using the buzzer would make more sense than attempting to dismantle the door. Ah, Brett. That would... I decided that using the buzzer would make more sense than attempting to dismantle the door. Nope, I needed... Parisians... The address led me to a dead-end alley at the end of a deadbeat mall. No wonder I'd never heard of Vera Security.
Please don't touch the sign. You'll just make it worse. Help!
What's wrong?
There's a monster
What? Where?
on the floor. Get rid of it.
Oh, the cockroach.
Yes, the cockroach. Help!
Come here, little fella. There were crumbs on the floor. I was never going to catch it with my... That wasn't worth trying. That would be pointless. I needed a better idea. There were crumbs on the floor. That would have violated the Chemical Weapons Convention. I was never going to catch it with my bare hands. Romanovs, a Russian brand cigarette. The pack was empty. As a child, I'd always been told not to play with matches, but I never could resist. The ashtray was full of cigarette butts. A crumpled cigarette pack. A crumpled Romanovs. Even the plant looked... I went to take a closer look. I tipped out the matches. I couldn't catch it just by swiping at it. I'd need to entice it closer. I set down my matchbox. Cockroaches like hiding in dark places. Not a bad idea when you think about it. Cockroach wasn't going for it. I needed some bait. The box needed some bait. That was... The box alone. The box needed some bait. I refused. Hello, I'm...
Cockroach! I see the little beggar.
The box needed some bait. I needed a better idea. Matches all. Phone covers. Hello, I'm George Stobart.
Call me Bassam. I have a...
Bad migraine, eh?
The worst. The buzzing. I thought they need...
Is it your sign?
No, the previous... But this is horrible.
Do you know anything about Vera's security over there?
Not really.
Why do you say that?
Rush setup, new sign, low investment, and no customers except for you.
You want me to try fixing that sign for you?
Do you know what you're doing?
I'm very good at fixing things.
Then please do. I'm no good at electricals. Marketing analysis and predicting trends is more my thing.
I didn't think there was much point. I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
Smell this.
Ooh. At least it's the real thing.
Do you have any use for nail clippers?
No.
Could you help me with a vermin problem, please?
Please, Mr. Stobart, I really can't deal with other people's problems right now.
I took a good look at the sign. The wiring was exposed and the cover broken. No wonder it was flashing. I pulled the wire off. Well, that was one way to stop the letters flashing. Now only half the sign was illuminated. A small piece. The sign looked pretty sad. Seemed the letters could be moved around. I'd have to think of something else. That seemed like a good name.
Hey, Bassam, how about this? I know it's not your name, but
Aladdin. Very cool. That's a terrific name for my store. Hits every one of my USPs.
glad you like it.
You're a genius, George. Let me know if I can do anything for you.
The stall was a myriad of retro kitsch. Bottle stoppers, keychains, musical cards, phone covers, phone covers.
Aha, Mr. Stobart. What can I do for you?
So what are you selling?
Ah, I'm glad you asked. I sell all those things you can't get anywhere else in Paris.
Like,
English biscuits, Turkish delight, French cassettes, Brazilian Betamax videos.
I really like your new sign.
It's magnificent. I owe you one.
What do you think?
I'm over the moon, George. Thanks to you, I can now sell my retro cavalcade of musical cards, brushes, souvenirs. And you know what?
I decided to keep the watch.
If Bassam... I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
Do you happen to know a good way to catch a cockroach?
To be honest, George, I'm better at questions on balancing budgets within a liberal economic framework. But as a layman, perhaps I could suggest you trap it? And please, whatever you do, don't squish it.
Why's that?
The entire family will catch the scent and arrive for the funeral.
Ooh, we don't want that.
You need to find a container of some sort. Then I think add this.
Rich tea. What's that, a cookie?
The perfect cockroach biscuit. Dry, dull, unsatisfying, and yet curiously Moorish.
I'll give it a try.
Glad to help.
Thank you for the cookie.
You're very...
I added some bait to the matchbox. Even I was finding it hard to resist that little trap.
Gotcha!
You are a gentleman and no mistake. I hate cockroaches.
Always ready to help a damsel in distress.
I bet you are. Can I help you?
Yes, please. Do you know if there's anyone in the office I can talk business with?
Yes, me, chérie. I'm Annette, the manager.
Oh, gosh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean... The gloves. I just thought...
Ah, easy mistake to make. If you haven't been reconstructed, that is.
Oh, but I have been reconstructed. A number of times. From the ground up.
The Vera phone.
Yes?
There's been a theft at Le Lézard Bleu. A painting's been stolen.
Shame. Still, I'm sure you'll get over it.
I believe your company set up the security.
Oh, no, we didn't.
Oh, yes, you did.
Didn't.
Did.
I've got all day.
But I didn't.
No, thanks.
I've got some matches.
Yes, I saw you pick them up. Keep them. I can't afford to smoke anymore.
I've got a cookie.
Those dry things are disgusting.
I caught the cockroach. Look, isn't he a sweetie?
Ah! Keep it away from me!
Do you recognize it?
Oof! That would take the hair off your legs. I had a boss who wore that. Know what I mean?
Do these clippers look familiar?
Yes. I mean, no. Why should they look familiar?
It says here that Vera was hired to do the security of the gallery. Didn't do a very good job, did you?
Where did you get that?
At the gallery?
That job was signed off. You can't say we were to blame.
I was getting a bad feeling. The place looked like a front, and the only person there wasn't helping. Maybe the office itself could give me more information.
Are you done? Only I want to listen to this next race.
Thanks.
Look, do you mind not touching the office equipment?
Annette's peripheral vision was... The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared.
Yes.
Are you betting on a horse?
No, I just like hearing the sound of hooves.
Oh, well, that's unusual.
Don't be an idiot. I got 50 euros on Lucky Break.
Ah, well, I hope you win.
So do I, chérie. So do I.
Thanks.
Yes.
I've got a cookie.
Those dry things are disgusting.
Thanks.
The ashtray was full. Phone covers, cassettes, all sorts. Phone covers.
Aha, Mr.
So, what else are you selling?
Stop by now and then. You'll be surprised.
No kidding? That cookie did the trick.
Right customer, right product. It's a winning combination.
Thank you for the cookie.
You're very welcome.
I've got some matches.
Always good to have.
I decided to keep the wire. If Bassam... The office drawers. There might be something useful in there.
Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk.
Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk.
Please stay on the other side of the counter.
It was like she had some kind of psychic power. She could just feel what I was trying to do. It was a little black book.
Hands off, miss.
Can I just have a...
Certainly not. No thanks.
The place looked very much like temporary...
Do you mind? I'm listening to the race.
Annette was watching me like a hawk.
Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure. Look, do you mind not touching the office equipment?
Annette's peripheral...
Wrong number again. Look, do you mind not touching...
Annette's peripheral vision was quite...
Do you mind?
Annette was watching me like... I wasn't going to talk... Mr. Rickenbacker, I've got some new information. Henri used a different security company from the one I recommended, Vera Security. I'm there now. It's a pretty low-grade outfit.
Well, find out what you can.
Hands off, miss. I said... Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls.
A quick look revealed that the drawer was empty.
Hands off me. I said no. Hello, Vera Security. We make you secure. Wrong number again. Damn nuisance calls. I said, please.
A very bad photo of Lane and Annette. That guy sure got around. I didn't want to bother.
Aha, Mr. Stobart. What?
Do you recognize these two people?
Never saw the big guy before, but the lady works opposite.
Have you seen anyone else in the Vera office?
No, but I haven't had my shop here long, only a couple of days.
I decided to stay till I'd squeezed what I could from Annette. The Vera phone. All expenses had been spared.
Yes.
Annette, could I just have a quick look in your back office?
What do you take me for?
What? No, no. I mean, can I look in there?
Oh, I see. No, you can't. It's private.
Recognize this?
Hey, that's my photo.
That's you with Lane, I believe.
So, what if it is?
What is he to you?
Oh, my Hector. That's what he is. My little Hector.
Yeah, I thought you said you had nothing to do with the gallery.
Look, here's how it is. I've only been here a few weeks. I had nothing to do with that gallery job. I just delivered the paperwork.
So, who's the manager before you?
I don't know. She just, one day, didn't come in for work. I shouldn't be talking to you. The boss told me to keep my...
The boss. Have you got his number or address?
No, I've forgotten it. I mean, I never knew it.
Annette, a serious crime has been committed. You're in a lot of trouble.
I had nothing to do with it. Look, I need this job. I need the money. Anyway, it's only a silly old painting. No one got hurt.
The gallery owner was shot.
Badly?
Yeah, he's pretty dead.
Oh.
This is a murder investigation. Now, who's your boss?
I don't know. Honest, he faxes me if he wants anything.
He. Who's he?
I've never seen him, never met him. Don't make trouble for poor Annette.
Thanks.
I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she was going to. She sounded scared. Time to put the thumb screws on Lane, and I knew just how. I was pretty sure Annette had told me all she...
I said, please stay on the other side of the...
Time to confront Lane. The gallery was sealed. Lane wasn't, and it looked like he wasn't. The door was locked and sealed off with police tape. I needed to find Lane, and I was sure he wasn't in there. gallery was empty. Through the glass, I could see Henri's office. I had no reason. Through the glass, I could see Henri's office. It was a beautiful... Something about it looked vaguely familiar. Hi.
Monsieur?
I'm looking for Mr. Lane. Has he been here?
Ah, yes, monsieur. He came by earlier. Told me he was off to console Henri's widow. I hope she's out.
Hi.
Monsieur?
Do you recognize the woman in this photo?
She was here the other night with Lane. They sneaked away to the gallery together, without paying their bill.
My suspicions of Lane were mounting, but I didn't really think he had it in him. Are you sure Lane's gone to visit Henri's widow?
Yes, that's what he told me.
You want a cookie?
You miss...
Look what I've got.
Monsieur, please.
What do you think of these matches?
I prefer it.
I found this piece.
Who would discard something as useful as that?
I had a feeling the waiter was being... What can you tell me about Vera's security?
I've never heard.
Do you want to use these clippers?
No, monsieur. This is a café, monsieur, not your boudoir. Monsieur?
Are you sure?
Yes, that's what he...
It was a beautiful stained glass. It was a beautiful... Nope. That was... I wasn't going to try and... That would have been crazy. The door was locked and sealed off with police tape.